Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build the Titanic in pixel art form in Minecraft. All that you're going to need for this build is black wool, white wool, yellow wool, orange wool, red wool, and light gray wool. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. Alright guys, so the very first layer, we're going to start with 2 red wool blocks just like this, followed by 3 orange wool blocks, and then 9 white wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to put down 2 black wool blocks. Then we're going to do a yellow, black, yellow. So yellow, black, yellow. And then we're going to finish this layer off with 2 more black wool blocks. So the first layer of our Titanic should look just like this. Starting with the second layer, we're going to do 2 reds, except one of them is going to be extending off the left side. So we're going to put 1 down like this and 1 to the left, just like that. Then we're going to put down 3 orange blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then followed by 2 red blocks. Then we're going to put down 2 white blocks followed by a yellow block. So 2 whites and a yellow. Then we're going to put down 3 more whites. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do a yellow, white, yellow pattern. So yellow, white, yellow. And then we're going to go 8 blocks across. So it should be extending 2 blocks out of black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is what our Titanic should look like so far. For the next layer, we're going to get back out our red wool. We're going to start 1 block in. We're going to put down 1 red wool block just like that, followed by 2 orange blocks, followed by 2 red blocks. Then we're going to skip 2 spaces, so we want to leave these 2 blocks open. We're going to go to the third block, and we're going to put down 9 white wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to put down 2 blacks, followed by a yellow, black, yellow pattern. So yellow, black, yellow. And we're going to finish this layer off with 3 blacks. So it should be extended one off the right side. So it should look just like this. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to separate a little bit of this boat. So this part right here, we only have a few more blocks to add on to, and then we're going to finish working on this entire side of the boat. So we're going to start right back over here. All we're going to do is we're going to put down 3 red wool blocks in the middle, so there should be 1 open spot on each side. So 3 down, just like that. And then we're going to finish with 1 more red block in the very middle, and that's going to be the end of this red and orange sequence. Now we're going to finish up on this side of the boat. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get out our white wool. We're going to start 1 block in. We're going to put down 2 whites and then a yellow, followed by 3 whites, just like this. And then we're going to do another yellow, white, yellow pattern. Yellow, white, yellow. And then we're going to go black wool all the way across, and we're going to extend 1 out. So we're going to finish this layer off with black, and then we're going to extend 1 out. So it should look just like this. For the next layer, we're actually going to skip 2 more blocks, so we're going to leave these 2 blocks open. We're going to put down 1 white wool on top of the yellow, followed by 1 orange, followed by 6 more whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 blacks, followed by a yellow, black, yellow pattern. So yellow, black, yellow. And then we're going to finish this off with 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3 should be extended 1 out like that. Should look just like this. The next layer, we're going to start where we did with the white block. We're going to put down 1 red block followed by 2 orange blocks, just like that. We're going to put down 3 whites, and then we're going to do a yellow, white, yellow pattern. So yellow, white, yellow. And then we're going to go black blocks all the way down and extend 1 out. So we're going to go black all the way across and then extend 1 more out so that it should look just like this. For this next layer, we're going to put down 1 red and 4 oranges, but our red block is going to be extended 1 out to the left. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the 4 orange blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to put the red block on the far left. So it should be extended out 1 just like this. Then I'm going to put down 6 white blocks next to our orange blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to put down 2 black blocks, followed by a yellow, black, yellow pattern. So yellow, black, yellow. And I'm going to finish this layer off with 2 blacks. We're actually not going to extend 1 from here on out. For the next layer, we're going to start the same way we did. We're going to do a red with 4 oranges, except again, we're going to start out 1 layer. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the 4 oranges, just like we did at the bottom. And then we're going to put the red block out. So it should look just like that. Then we're going to put down 2 more red blocks, followed by 3 white blocks. Then 1 yellow, another white, and another yellow. And then we're going to finish off this layer with 6 black blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way across. So it should look just like that. The next layer, we're going to start with 2 reds. So I'm going to start where we did with the last one, and then I'm going to go out 1. So we're going to extend 1 more out to the left like we did before. So it should be 2 reds, followed by 3 oranges. So 1, 2, 3, followed by 2 more reds, just like that. Followed by 8 whites. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do a black, black, yellow, black, black. So 2 blacks, 1 yellow, followed by 2 more blacks. So it should look just like this. The next layer, we're going to start with 2 blacks, again extending one out. So 1 black just like that, and then 1 extending out to the left. Then we're going to put down 1 red, 2 oranges, followed by 2 more red. Then we're going to skip 4 blocks. We're going to get out our white wool. We're going to skip 4 blocks. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th block, we're going to put down 3 white wool. So 1, 2, 3. Followed by a yellow, white, yellow pattern. So yellow, white, yellow. And then we're going to finish off this layer with 4 more blacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should look just like this. All right, guys, now what we're going to do is what we did earlier in the build. We're going to separate 2 parts of the boat to make it easier to build. We're going to work on this last section over here that's actually coming out of the water up toward the sky. And then this side is another section that's going to be going up this way with smoke. So I'm going to work on the right side of the boat first. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my white wool and place one right in the middle where these 3 white blocks are, just like that. I'm then going to skip 2 blocks and place 3 more white wool down. So I'm going to skip these 2 blocks and then put 3 more white wool down just like that. And I'm going to finish this layer off with 3 black wool. So it should look just like that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right over here. I'm going to skip 1 block and I'm going to do a yellow, white, yellow pattern. So yellow, white, yellow, followed by 2 black blocks. So the next layer should just be this little part right here. Then I'm going to place 4 white blocks starting in 1. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then again, I'm going to start in 1 block, place a yellow, followed by 2 whites. The next layer, we're going to start in 1 again. We're just going to place 2 whites. And then the next layer above that, we're going to start in 1. It's going to be very end, so it's going to be just like that. And then we need 1 more layer, except this time the white block is going to be diagonal. So I'm going to do a placement block right here, put our block that we need right here, and then I'm going to get rid of the placement block. So when you're done, it should look just like this. This should be the end of the boat. So now we get to go back over here and start working on this part. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our black wool. We're going to put 4 black blocks down, 1 extra on each side. So 2 where these original 2 are, and then 1 more on each side. So it should look just like that. Then I'm going to put down 3 reds, and that's going to be the end of this layer. So that layer should just be 4 black blocks like that with 3 reds beside it. The next layer is fairly simple. We're going to put 5 black blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by 1 red wool. So just like this. The next layer, we're going to start with some light gray wool, except we're going to start 1 out. We're going to put down 2. So I'm going to put 1 right here, 1 extended out just like that, followed by 4 black wool blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be the end of that layer. The next layer, I'm going to get out our light gray wool. We're going to start with 3 light gray, so 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to put 2 black blocks on the end of each side of those 3. So 2 on this side, and then 2 on our left side. So it should look just like that. For the next layer, I'm going to put down 2 blacks on top of our 2 black wool here, and then 3 grays on top of our 3 grays here, and that's going to be it for that layer. Our next layer, we're going to start with a black, gray, black pattern. So black, if I can get it down, black, gray, black, and then we're going to finish this layer off with 3 grays. So 1, 2, and then the 3rd gray should be extended off 1, just like that. The next layer, we're going to start with 2 blacks, and then I'm going to do a gray, black, gray. So gray, black, gray, and that's going to be it for that layer. The next layer is very simple. We're going to put down 4 blacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 2 gray. Again, extended out 1, just like that. The next layer is going to be 4 blacks and 1 gray. So 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 1 gray. And then the next level is going to be the layer below that. So 4 blacks, 2 gray again. So 4 blocks of black wool, and then 2 light gray, 1 extended out. So it should look just like this. The next layer, we're going to start with 3 blacks, followed by 1 gray, followed by 2 blacks, followed by 2 gray. And now there's only 1 more block in this sequence, but we want to skip a block. So we want to skip 1, so I'm going to place a placement block, and then we're going to put another light gray right here. I'm going to get rid of the placement block. So it should look just like that. For the next layer, I'm going to get out my black wool. I'm going to start 1 block in, and I'm going to place 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black wool, just like that. Then I'm going to put down 1 gray, followed by 1 black, followed by 2 more gray. And that's going to be the end of this section. Our next layer, I'm going to get back out my black wool. I'm going to start 1 block in. I'm going to place 2 black blocks down just like that. Then I'm going to skip 2 blocks. So I'm going to skip these 2 blocks right here, and then I'm going to put 2 more black blocks down. So 2 black blocks, 2 empty blocks, 2 more black blocks. Then I'm going to skip this gray block. I'm going to leave this open, and then I'm going to put 3 more black blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to do a gray, black, gray pattern. Gray, black, gray, just like that. Then I'm going to put 2 more black blocks down. And then I want to skip a block and place a gray block. So again, I'm going to do a placement block, put down my gray block, get rid of the placement block so that it should look just like this. Now, before I go on to the last layer here, I'm going to go over to where these 2 black blocks are. I'm going to go to the one on the right side and I'm going to place a gray block under it. So as you guys can see, this is the smoke that is coming up from the Titanic. So we're going to put, again, a gray block under the right black block. So it should look just like this. Alright guys, for our last layer, all we're going to need is more black wool. What we're going to do is we're going to start here on the left side. There should be 2 black wool blocks. We're going to start in one and we're going to place 3 black wool down. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then we're going to go all the way down here where these 3 black wool blocks are and we're going to place one on top of the far right one. So it should look like this. Then we're going to go down here to our second gray in our gray, black, gray pattern. And I'm going to put down one on top of that and one to the right of that. So it should look like that. Then I want to put 1 above this empty block and then 2 above these empty blocks that aren't here. So I'm going to put a placement block right here on top of this gray wool block. I'm going to put 1 on this side, 2 on this side. I'll get rid of the 1 in between. And just like that, that is how to build the Titanic in Minecraft pixel art form. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully this will help some of you guys out when trying to make the Titanic in Minecraft. Make sure to check out my vlogging channel. I've been uploading a lot of cool videos over there. I'll leave a link down in the description for that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.